Hello students, this is your course on digital marketing basics. In this video, we are starting a new chapter which is devising digital marketing strategy, and we'll begin by understanding market forces. Now, when you're devising a strong digital marketing strategy, what is required is a deep understanding of the market, knowing who your customers are, and building relevant content and communication to achieve clear goals for your company or for your client. And how do marketers do that? They usually begin by understanding the market forces. What are the factors, what are the forces that actually affect how your digital marketing campaign will perform in the market? What would be the brand image that would be formed, and how it will drive actual monetary benefit, financial gain to your business? Once you have an understanding of the market forces that and you want to really get into the game, you obviously need to start by understanding yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, different opportunities that are available for your brand, and then set goals according to it. From doing a self analysis and setting goals, you then move on to next developing better customer profiles and personas. Because any communication, any campaign that you will design in the digital marketing space will have to be focused on customer, because you cannot really push a campaign on them. They have to pull information, they have to want information for them to access that. Therefore, in case of digital marketing, as soon as your goals are set, maybe you want better traffic, maybe you want more conversions, maybe you want more lead, or maybe you want improved customer loyalty, you need to know who these customers are that are going to become a part of your web traffic, that are going to become a part of your loyal customer network. And knowing them would mean you would know how to design your digital marketing content. Then the next step in devising digital marketing strategy is building the channel structure. We have discussed in detail what are the different digital marketing channels, and if you remember, we also said that it's not necessary for a company to have multiple channels or all the channels working at the same time. And it's not necessary for all channels to be working to achieve the same result. While email campaigns could be a way for a company to maintain customer relationship and serve operational goals, as well as achieve cross sell and upsell, and of course improve their customer loyalty, their search engine marketing campaigns could be targeting on lead generation and conversions. Then at the same time, companies may only be investing in SMM campaigns if they have an ongoing promotional offer, or which is of additional value to their customer. And maybe rest of the year they would not invest in SMM campaigns. They would only invest in improving their SEO organically. So it's a mix of activities that has to happen. And for that to start happening, you need to start by designing a channel structure for your company or for your client, and understand that based on this channel structure, you would be then deciding and allocating budget. You would be keeping some budget aside for your email campaign, for some for your affiliate campaign, some for your social media, and some for your search engine related campaigns. And only when you know that what channels you're going to use, can you actually arrive at practical values for channel specific budget or campaign specific budget. The next step is then implementation of campaigns across your channels in an integrated manner. And only through creation and curation of quality content, which is focused on your customers and something that derives the market gap which exists because your competitors are not filling it, and the value that you have, are you going to be able to design and implement successful digital marketing campaigns. The last step, as is true for any marketing strategy or any business strategy, is measuring and moderating. So you don't just stop at designing a digital marketing strategy and then implement it and then hope for it to work. You measure it from time to time and keep on moderating it. If you remember, we discussed in the very beginning of this course that what digital marketing does much better than traditional marketing is it offers a lot of flexibility, it offers a lot of scope and opportunities for modifications and changes to happen from the very moment a problem or an opportunity is realized. So, obviously, it would remain part of a digital marketing strategy to incorporate changes and moderate the campaign in a more dynamic manner than would be there for a traditional campaign. Now, once you start devising your digital marketing strategy, as we said, the first step itself is to understand the market forces. And this is something which is universal for any marketing strategy being developed. When you're entering the digital space, you have to figure out that who are the people that are going to affect your campaign most, who are the factors or elements that are going to affect your campaign the most. The most intrinsic and important affecting factor is definitely your customers or your buyers. And you have to determine how much power do customers have. Does your brand have any kind of awareness, any kind of value already established in the market? Do your customers come to your website without any kind of SEO or SEM activity? Do they try to seek you out, and are they already aware from perhaps traditional channels, and therefore they enjoy some level of brand recognition? If that is the case, chances are that the bargaining power that you as a brand enjoy is more than what customers have. And customers, therefore, are not really concerned whether your particular website's page was ranking in the top 10 results on a SERP page or not. And they will not be concerned if they saw your particular social media account or your ad campaign or not. If they want what you have, they would come to you directly. What you will need to ensure would be a smooth buying and, of course, the customer experience once they are on the website. If that is the case, if bargaining power of your buyers is less and you as a brand are in a strong position, designing a strong, relevant website and a smooth customer journey on the website is going to be possibly your biggest KRA and biggest KPI as a digital marketer. However, if your bargaining power is low compared to buyers, which means the market is competitive, there are a lot of options out there, and customers don't really know about you, then a mix of channels will have to work to bring the customer traffic to your website. And these channels would obviously include search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media marketing, and email marketing. And you would be, of course, driving in a direction such that customers would finally have better brand awareness and would have more trust and a positive perception about your brand. The second important force is the intensity of competitive rivalry that exists in the market. How many firms are you competing with, and what kind of market is it that you're going to operate in? So, this is going to depend on the business that or of the company that you're going to design the digital marketing strategy for, and their business is going to dictate how many players would be out there. For instance, if your company is making a unique novel solution, different kind of product which is never before seen, then competitive rivalry would be less and your market would be relatively open. But that may also mean that customers would not be searching for you, they would not be even probably aware that a solution like yours exists. On the other hand, if your company is making a product which is very commonplace, there are hundreds of other players in the market who are selling the same product, then that means that whatever content you're going to create, it's going to compete with thousands or millions of other websites, other companies that are publishing the same kind of content, same kind of campaigns. And now, therefore, by understanding this force, you have to learn how to differentiate from these competitors. Then, another force which is of importance or relevance is the bargaining power of suppliers. From digital marketing context, Suppliers for you would be definitely your channel partners, your platforms, your server partner, then partners like Google AdWords or any SEO tools, keyword tools which you may be using, which are not in house, any agency which you may be using for content creation, and to what extent your company and your digital marketing function will depend on them. So, your independence versus your dependence on these channel partners is going to dictate how efficiently, how smoothly you can plan and execute your digital marketing strategy. The next important market force is the threat of new entrants. So even if you're a pioneer in industry and you're the first one to enter, and you have actually managed to do something groundbreaking, something very new for your company by way of a viral creation of a viral campaign, effective campaign, you have to accept the reality that just like you may have learned what to do and what not to do from the success and failures of competitors or other companies out there, people will make a case study out of what you're going to do as well. And therefore, chances are that as soon as you achieve some level of success, there would be new entrants that would be setting shop in just the same manner as you have, and that would be copying your product, maybe improving upon it to some extent as well. So you have to, of course, check that how easy it is for your competitors to copy your campaigns, to copy your digital marketing strategy, how scalable your strategies are, how uh, much of resources, time, and flexibility in terms of the partners that are involved is there, making it possible for new and different people to do what you have done for your company. Then the final market force, which is of importance, and especially from the digital marketing context, is the threat of substitutes. If you are able to drive traffic to your website using search engine marketing or social media marketing or email marketing, and you're able to establish a loyal base of customers, what are the chances that customers would start realizing after using your solutions that there could be alternate solutions available in the market also? And how easy is it for them to switch from your particular company to your substitutes company or your competitors company? So, if the value proposition that you are offering to your customers, it becomes outdated at some point and you don't bother to upgrade it, you don't bother to remain in touch with the market trends, chances are that your customers would of course move towards substitutes or other competitors whose value may be seeming better to them. And then you will have to learn to develop campaigns to bring back these customers and reduce your churn rate. So these are the market forces which you have to understand from a digital marketing perspective. The concept that we have discussed here is called Porter's Five Forces model, and a very commonly discussed strategic tool from management perspective. If you want to learn more about it, you simply need to search about Porter's Five Force model. But remember, since we're discussing digital marketing strategy, the forces which we have discussed are from the point of view of a digital marketer and how he should be studying the market before starting any kind of work, any kind of effort in designing his or her own strategy. So that's about understanding market forces. Next up, we will discuss market research and gap analysis once again from digital marketing strategy development perspective. Until then, thank you.